Aisling Bea is a gifted multi-hyphenate, stand-up dynamo, scripted star, and emotional storyteller. From her breakout solo fringe hour to award-winning TV work, and with a major tour on the horizon, she's a comedian whose heart and warmth shine through, on screen, on stage, and in every audience she charms. She has moved from her horse-obsessed upbringing in rural Ireland to become one of England's most loved comedic voices. Here's a deeper look at her journey, her famous mum, pioneering achievements, personal revelations, and lasting impact. Born Aisling Clyde Nat Sullivan on the 16th of March, 1984 in County Kildare, Ireland. She grew up surrounded by horses. Her mother, Helen Maloney née Sullivan, was a professional jockey who later trained jockeys at Ireland's Racing Academy and Centre of Education. The family was obsessed with race meetings and horse racing culture. However, tragedy struck early. Aisling's father, Brian, after whom she would later stage name herself Bea, died by suicide when she was 3. The circumstances were kept from her until she was 13. Despite being raised in a household dominated by women, Aisling found a passion elsewhere that sparked the performance led her towards stages rather than stables. Aisling drew on family resilience to build a career grounded in humor and heart. Her studies began with French and philosophy at Trinity College Dublin, where she performed with a sketch comedy troupe. Leaving Ireland to train at Lambda after a heartbreaking breakup and a visit to a friend at drama school in London was the best decision I ever made, she says. Aisling began acting in minor TV roles, but her real turning point came in stand-up. In 2012, she became the first woman in 2 decades to win Edinburgh Festival Fringe, So You Think You're Funny competition, milestone that launched her comedy career. She then won the 2014 British Comedy Award for Best Female TV Comic, and became the first female team captain on 8 out of 10 Cats in 2016. Her sharp wit and relatable humor even earned her a Netflix stand-up special. At the same time, she became a familiar face on panel and comedy programs such as QI, Taskmaster, Live at the Apollo, The Graham Norton Show, and The Last Leg. She has also taken on acting roles in The Fall, Hard Sun, Trolleyed, Dead Boss, and Gap Year. In 2019, Aisling wrote, produced, and starred in This Way Up, a Channel 4 series about a woman rebuilding her life post-breakdown. The show earned 5-star praise, comparisons to Fleabag, and got a U.S. release on Hulu. For it, she took home the BAFTA TV Craft Award for Breakthrough Talent in 2020, plus a Best Female Comedy Performance nomination in 2022. Aisling Bea's best performances include 1. C'est la Bea, Edinburgh Fringe, 2013. Her debut solo show at the Fringe burst onto the scene with kinetic charm and wild energy, complete with hula hooping, break dancing, and nose flutes. It earned her a Best Newcomer nomination and showcased her as a high-voltage performer who could win over even a silent audience. 2. This Way Up, Channel 4 Hulu, 2019 to 2022. As creator, writer, and star of this deeply moving dramedy, Aisling portrayed a woman reclaiming her life post-breakdown. The series earned her the BAFTA Craft Award for Breakthrough Talent, 2020, and a nomination for Best Female Comedy Performance, 2022. She deftly balanced humor with emotional depth, drawing comparisons to Fleabag. Aisling's past live shows have been a beloved presence across London's stand-up circuit, such as The Moth Club, May 7, 2025, and The Bill Murray, May 25, 2025, gigs which drew enthusiastic crowds. Other memorable sets include Soho Theatre, multiple sellout nights at Always Be Comedy, and performances at Earth Kitchen backed by peers like Nish Kumar and Sarah Pascoe, December 2024. Upcoming tour. Aisling is gearing up for her boldest tour yet, the Older Than Jesus 2026 tour, which is set to tour the UK and Ireland in 2026. This promises a fresh hour of material, ready for both devoted fans and new audiences. What makes Aisling unique? Dynamic live presence. Her Fringe debut and live set showcase infectious energy and moment-to-moment spontaneity. Emotional storytelling. This Way Up and her stand-up fuse witty observations with real-life honesty. Relatable, quick-witted persona. Described by Reddit fans as pure manic energy and a top favorite on comedy panels. Definitely worth keeping an eye for her. Tour. Keep an eye out for Older Than Jesus in 2026. This career highlight live show is one to watch. Live shows. She continues performing intimate, evolving sets in London. Screen roles, posters way up. She's appeared in Doctor Who, Netflix's Living with Yourself, the upcoming film and Mrs., November 2024, and more.